Hey everybody, Steve the Average Gamer. We're back in the Star Realms campaign, getting ready to head into Chapter 7. Before we get going though, I do know this video is coming out on the 27th, I believe is the day this one is going to be coming out. I did end up getting an Xbox One S. I'm recording this actually before Thanksgiving, but I have the Xbox already. Best Buy had a very nice sale for that, so thank you Best Buy on that one. And I am going to start rotating in some non-Star Realms gameplay over the next few weeks, but right now it's more an issue of getting them scheduled. I've got a lot of things to do between now and when this video comes out, and even a couple of days beyond that as well. So what I'm doing the day before Thanksgiving here is I'm sitting down, I'm trying to record at least a week's worth, at least 3 missions in Chapter 7, so I can get some work-related things done, also get this thing set up, and also and make sure really that it's working properly with my system before I start cranking out some videos on other games. We're probably going to be seeing some Star Wars Battlefront. I did get the Assassin's Creed version, so may start seeing some AC gameplay. There's a lot of ideas in my head right now over the next few days between, again, Wednesday when I'm recording this and Monday when this comes out. There's going to be some kind of tweaking, some working around in my head of what I'm going to be doing with the channel as we go into December. Okay, let's get to the campaign now. We did finish off Chapter 6 in the last mission. If you haven't watched it, please go see it. It is honestly one of the best, I think, gameplays I've done, especially on a boss battle. Did it in one long attempt. It's totally worth going to watch. So let's jump into Chapter 7, Redemption. Mission 43 is entitled Fish Out of Water.
You are Captain Charisse McCain Delahunty, 5th daughter of Imperial Duke Brian Delahunty, and self-professed Trader Queen. You will always remember where you were when the star Varyan 19G exploded, in the middle of an illegal trade deal with the Blobs within the Varyan system. Your ships were crippled and left without life support. The Blobs offer to rescue your crew in exchange for your cargo. You feel compelled to accept despite the risks. You are aware that most Blobs barely tolerate humans. They give you limited command of some Blob ships. Under their strange rules, you and your crew must prove your worth in combat.
Alright, so it sounds like we actually have to beat the Blob so they can help us. Okay, sure, why not? Alright, the achievements for this mission: win with more Blob cards in your deck than your opponent, 3 more or 6 more Blob cards in your deck. I'll drink of water before we get going. Look at the rules. Blob cards are going to cost 1 less, so it's going to be a little bit easier for us to buy up a bunch of Blob cards before we hop into it. Let's turn down the settings. We did have that big patch that came out earlier in November. Still have not seen the adjustment where I can go into the menu once it pops up. There it is. All I have is leave, log, concede, and end turn, and the achievements. I don't have the ability to adjust the settings mid-game. Note, as we get going, we do have some new cards. These are called the Heroes. And you notice the a little bit. Let me pull this one. As the gray H with the wings in the bottom corner, says Hero on it, and these are a little bit different. They don't go into your deck. You just buy them straight out of the trade row, and I'll buy the battle pod up to do this. And when you scrap them, you get whatever this is, plus you activate the ally ability for that faction for that entire turn. So right now I'm just gonna standard build up my defenses. If I can get some good trade here, dang, that would have been a really good one to pick up, but I guess not. I'll pick up a cutter and go for this. Again, we're in that very early game. Oh. I concede. You know what? I'm actually going to concede this match right now because he played the carrier, played his pilot, bought the command ship without paying for it. And it's immediately going to come out. It's immediately going to destroy me. So you know what? I can't even concede. Okay, I'm just going to leave and try again. That's the advantage of these cards. You just saw it real quick, how helpful they can be to you. We're going to get the fighter here. Note that it was a 1 cost. I have 4 trade. This will cost me 2 trade, even though it says 3 because it's a blob card. Can't do any more, so hopefully I'll get those 2 coming out together. Nope. I'm sitting down for my first playthrough of the night, and I got a feeling this is how it's going to end up going. And I should have actually used the Ram Pilot ability on that last turn to draw up that card. Didn't think about it until just now. Alright. Let's play all the things. I'm going to get the Blob Destroyer for 3, and then I'm scrapping the Brain World. I don't want him getting his hands on it. Grab that. And I already have the ally ability because of the Blob Wheel, but if I didn't, I could just activate the Ram Pilot and pick it up real quick. Supply bot looks like a good buy. Need to clear out some of these big guys, but it'll be a little bit. Alright, I do get to draw a card here because of that. How much do I have? 5. I'm actually going to scrap the Blob Wheel. Go for the Flagship. Can't afford that, so I'll pick up another Explorer. And I do need, and what I'll probably do here is I'll activate my Ram Pilot ability. I'm going to get 2 attack. Until the end of the turn, I can use all ally abilities for the Blob. So I get 2 attack. He now activates, so I'll do that. I'll scrap the Dreadnought too, because I don't want the AI getting its hands on it. And, okay, foolish not to get it, even though I'm probably going to lose just because I got it. Got 2 extra cards coming my way. I am drinking some water. I'm a little dehydrated right now. I know not the best time in which to be starting up a playthrough. I'm going to go Brazen. I've got 4 trade. This is in play. I don't want to chance it. I'm just going to do this. Again, that's probably going to be a misplay, and I'll pay for it later, I know. But at the moment, note, I do have a lot more authority than he does. I've got 11 more, now 7 more. Doing pretty well on the achievements so far. Just don't scrap any Blob cards. I gotta be buying all them up. So, prioritize buying Blob cards. Get that guy. I'm gonna go for the Trading Post. Oh, there's another. This is another hero. The Special Ops Director gives you 4 authority and activates Trade Federation abilities for the rest of the turn. There you go. Gonna knock out the Trading Post because the Mech World is gonna come down. I kind of limit what he can do here. Wow, and the Stealth Needle coming out at the exact wrong time. So going to copy the Viper is worthless for obvious reasons. So I'm going to buy, actually, the Special Ops Director to show you what happens when you buy it. It just goes off to the side here. And I don't have any other cards I can use to activate him, so I'm not going to. I'll buy the War Elder as well, so I have both these guys in my hand. This one just lets me scrap a card from my hand and activates Machine Cult, whereas the Spec Ops Director lets me activate these abilities. Got some right there. He just bought that one. He bought the Star Empire ability and immediately activated it to make me discard. So, bad news coming for him. Scrap that. I'm going to scrap the Freighter, actually, because I need things to attack right now. I'm going to draw up. Not helping me on the draws here. Already have my ally ability active. Okay. And I am trying to figure out in my head right now, how can I get some of these cards? This is gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt quite a bit. Okay, 6. I need to discard the Viper. Let's actually cancel that. I want to do some buying before I make anything here. Alright, let's scrap the Survey Ship, because I usually don't use him. Scrap that one too. Not a lot I can do here. I'll activate both of my Special Ops Directors. Actually, I'm going to wait on this one, because I know what card is coming next. Next, I'm getting my Command Ship, but note I don't have any. He doesn't have any bases in play, so kind of doesn't really matter for me. But I could totally activate it and get his destroy target base ability to activate. This is the one that he picked up. Target player discards a card. So this activates all of my Trade Federation abilities, or Star Empire, excuse me. That's going to give me 4 attack just for doing that. Nice stuff. Alright, I've got 16. I do have all my achievements done. And I think no matter how I play this, yep, I don't have enough to do it. But I'm going to put him down to 1. I still have this. As long as he doesn't buy any more Blob cards, I'm in good shape. And I've got lethal already. Let's draw 2 up. Draw some more. Wow, this is doing really well for me. Destroy target base, scrap the defense center, doesn't matter at this point. And I'll scrap this guy. Get that, just to be sure. Still have all my achievements in play. And that's it. That's actually, this is a relatively easy mission, I think, to start off the chapter. But I do know that there are some harder missions coming up in this chapter, and I'm pretty sure they're going to take longer than 11 minutes. And if you take out all the time I was talking at the beginning of this about the future plans for the channel, this is about an 8-minute mission. So you should be able to get through this one pretty quick and move quickly on to mission 44. That's going to be coming up on Wednesday. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all later.